Alright, so things did not work out with the other baby betta fish. She ended up dying within like 48 hours of getting her, which can happen, especially with the young betta fish. So in today's video, we're gonna go out and get a new fish. So yeah. There's the new baby betta fish that we just picked up from Petco. She's about the same size as the last one, so you can see next to my finger. She's still pretty small. Yeah, we're gonna bring her home. Hopefully she does well in her new environment. Last one didn't go super great, so we're gonna try extra hard with her. They are very delicate when they're smaller. So yeah, I got her some fresh plants, and yeah, we're gonna take her home and put her in her new tank. So let's go. Alright, we're back home. So now I'm gonna set the tank up for the baby betta, and then we will put her in. So this is the tank right now, so I'm just gonna try to get all that plant litter out. You see there is one plant, that's a bulb plant, in there that's growing. And I'm just gonna get all this excess out, or try to get as much as I can out. And then put some more water in the tank, and then put the plants I got in, and then we will acclimate the baby betta, and then she will go in. So let's get to it. So here I am. I'm going to start planting some of the plants I got. The ones I got, I mostly float, just because they don't have like a great rooting system, so they're not super great at planting in the rocks. They don't stay in the rocks as well as maybe some other plants. They don't have like a definitive roots at the bottom of the plant, so that's what makes keeping them in the ground hard. So I forget what these plants are called, but I will show you the tag of the plant, just so you can see what the name of it is. Hold on, I'm going to take it out, and then I'll show you what the name is. So there's the name, and actually the SKU number too, so if you want to get it, you can get it too. And then I'm taking the sponge off, because to keep it in place at the store, there's another one, it's the same thing though. They wrap the bottoms up in a sponge, and then they put a clay ring around it, and that just keeps it from floating up at the store. So I'm going to try to plant these ones in the back corner. I like these ones because they're super cheap, but you can get a lot of them. I think these were like $2 a piece, $2 or $3, like for the group of them. So I got a couple, and then I'm just gonna put more in. So there's another one. And I'm going to plant these ones up front. So the last bunch are just like floating. These ones I was able to get kind of under the rocks and stay. So you can see it fills up most of the tank. So if you want to get like a good filler plant, these are good to get. So then the next thing I'm going to plant is this moss ball. So it's a floating moss ball on a rock. So you can see there's like a fishing line attached to it. So you can wrap that around the rock as much as you want so it's not floating up all the way up at the top. So I basically have it at like a little less than mid water height. So then the betta fish can actually like lay on it, because betta fish do like laying on leaves and whatnot to just kind of hang out and relax. So so that's it. So I got 3 bunches of the first plant, and then I got the moss ball, the floating moss ball, and then I have the hide for the fish, and that's basically how I'm going to set this tank up. And I'm just going to plant a little bit more. These ones end up floating, so it doesn't even matter. I tried to plant them, they weren't staying, so they just end up floating at the top. But yeah, so that's basically it for the tank. Alright, so we just gotta wait for everything to settle a little bit. But here's the basic overall look of the tank. You can see plenty of plants for her to hide in and feel safe. And then we have that floating moss ball, a little hide, and then just the other plants that are floating. Okay, so now I'm just gonna have her float for about 20 minutes to match the water temperature to the tank, and then I will release her. So here she is. I just put her in the tank. She's looking pretty good right now, so we'll see how she does over the next 24 hours, but so far she looks good. She looks like she's enjoying it. You know, she's just exploring. So here's the tank. After a little bit, everything is settled. It's clear. Let's see, I don't know where she's at. But okay, so it's been a few days and she's still alive, so that's always a good sign. And then she's also been a little bit more interactive. Anytime I sit down at my desk, she'll like come up and swim around and just kind of see what I'm doing and what I'm up to. Mostly she probably wants food, but yeah, she just seems to be a little bit more active. She swims around a lot more, explores her environment, and is just a little bit more lively than the other one was. So hopefully that's a good sign. She's grown a little bit, maybe not too much, but a little bit. So yeah, so here's the tank, and then let's see if we can find her. I just saw her. There she is. So you can see she is swimming around, seems happy, but the tank overall is doing really good too. The plants are still alive. You can see the moss ball underneath, and then this one is like thriving. So this was the one I wasn't sure was going to do very well. You can see there she is. She's looking at it. But you can see this one, the leaves are really blooming on it. And then she likes to hide in these leaves. She really likes hiding underneath the bubbler too. But yeah, overall you can see the tank's doing really well. She's doing really good. Here she is. So yeah, her colors are coming in really nice. But overall, I think this one will hopefully stick with us. I've been feeding her first bites, so I don't know when we'll move off of that. But yeah, there she is. There's the tank, and we will see you in the next one. And stick around, because the next one I'm gonna start doing my tortoise enclosure. He's been due for a big upgrade, so stick around because it's going to be a really good build.